All right, let's do lesson 2 today, area of circles. I would like you to get your book out and do a couple problems with me. You're going to be on page 626 in your book. We're going to do the guided practice. So go ahead and pause this video if you need to go get it. Okay, so let's get started. I have the formula posted for you here. You also received notes this morning on Google Classroom that I'm hoping you either printed out or copied down. So let's put those notes into action and this formula into action here. So we're going to go straight to our problems that we have here on page 626 in the guided practice. So the directions say to find the area of each circle. I know the formula for area is area equals radius squared times pi. Now in this problem, they give me the radius, which is 5. So I'm going to put that 5 in for my radius. So my area is going to equal 5 times 5, because that's what the squared means, and then times pi. So then you're going to grab your calculator and you are going to punch in 5 times 5 times 3.14, and you're going to get your answer. And your answer is going to be 78 and 5/10. Now that would be centimeters squared. We square our measurement because this is centimeters and so is this. We have two measurements here that are centimeters, so we show it with that. All right, let's do number 2. We're finding area. So area, I know, equals radius squared times pi. So I'm going to take my radius that they give me, which is 7 inches, and I'm going to put it in for my radius that I'm going to square. So that means I'm going to do 7 squared, or 7 times 7. And then I'm going to put down pi. So now that I did that, I'm going to get my calculator out. And I'm going to calculate what that equals. I'm going to do 7 times 7 times 3.14. I got 153, and my decimal is 86 hundredths. And this time I'm dealing with inches. There's inches here and inches here, so that's going to make it a squared measurement, which would be inches squared. Now, if anytime I'm going too fast for you, hit pause on me and finish the problem. Okay, here's our diameter. So no circle this time. They don't give you the circle, but they tell you that it's a circle with a diameter of 16 meters. So here's my math problem, or my formula, I should say. Radius squared times pi. Well, I don't have a radius, I have a diameter. But I know the diameter divided by 2 equals radius. So if my diameter is 16, 16 divided by 2 is going to give my radius, which in this case would be 8. So now we can use that 8 as our radius. So let's say that the area equals radius times radius, which would be 8 times 8, times our 3.14. And you're going to punch on your calculator and get your answer. All right, 296 hundredths. Measurement, meters. Meters squared, because it'd be 8 meters and 8 meters. Let's move down here to this guy. Oh, it's a beaut. It's a beautiful one. It says, Rondell draws the semicircle shown at the right. What is the area of the semicircle? Semicircle meaning half circle. Well, you know what? We're going to deal with this like it's a whole circle. And then at the end, we'll divide by 2 because we only want half that circle. So they give me 14 yards, and that looks like that's a radius. So let's put that 14 in for the radius. Multiply it by pi, and then divide it by 2. So the divide by 2 is because it's a half circle. So we're doing our 14 times 14 times the 3.14. Then we will divide by 2. Oop, don't forget to label, Mrs. White. What are we dealing with here? Yards. Yards squared, because the yards comes with the 14 and the 14. No measurement here, no measurement here. There's only 2 measurements, so we square it. All right, I hope that was helpful to you when you're doing your work today. Have a good one. I'll be on Hangout if you need me.